Hi, Adela. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. It seemed like it was a little bit of a roller coaster day for y'all. Kind of what did it feel like on the course when things were going good and bad and then good again?
Well, today I didn't really see the scoreboards. I was trying to not look, so I didn't really know what was going on. I just felt like the energy from the rest of the team and everything was good. So I thought we were doing really good. I didn't know it was like that close this whole time. But yeah, I was just trying to do my best the whole time.
I know you weren't keeping track of the scoreboard, but did you hear or see about Jenny's eagle? And if so, what did it seem like that was kind of one of the things that triggered some better play from everybody?
Yeah, I was on the 17th green and I heard everybody screaming whoop. So I was like, okay, good. Something really good happened. And I was like, it's probably an eagle because it was really loud. So it motivated me and I was like, okay, we're doing good, I think. So yeah, it helped a lot.
Adele, could you do first off, is there any way you could like tilt the screen down a little bit? It's kind of cutting off. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Just in general though, what seemed to be working for you this week altogether? Seemed like you really kind of hit the ground running from the get-go.
I think I had a big trust in my long game. So I hit a lot of fairways, a lot of greens, and my putting was okay. I three putted a couple times, but yeah, my long game was really what kept me going because the pins were hard. So every time I was like on the right spots, most of the times, and every time I wasn't, I made doubles. So yeah.
It's all good. And you touched on it with Travis. I'm curious, did y'all talk as a team going into this final round that or was it just a you thing about we're not gonna look at the scoreboard and get too caught up and then we're just gonna focus on our game? Was that like a conscious team effort or was that just something you were doing to get through your game?
Well, yesterday after the round, coach told us that if we don't have a reaction, we might go home after today. So we all like had a little group meeting, and we were like, "There's no way we're going home. This isn't like nowhere we're here for." So we're just like all were super motivated, motivating each other, and yeah.
What'd you feel like you were able to do on the backstretch there after the double and the bogey to kind of rally back with three birdies?
The last holes I know they're like shorts, so we can really go for them, and it's a couple wedges and one par five. So I was just kept trusting myself, and but I could still had a have a good finish.
Adela, how excited are you that you guys have made it through the stroke play portion of this and now it's match play and you guys had some success with that last year?
We're all super excited, especially after SCCs. We did pretty good at match play, so we're all confident, and yeah, we're all super excited to start tomorrow.
Is it nice that everything kind of resets for match play and you get a fresh start from the stroke play portion?
Yeah, because we all started 0-0, so yeah, it's real nice, and anybody can win.
All right. Thank you,
Adela, I should know this. Can I ask you one more question?
Yes.
Were you guys paired with Wake Forest at all during the early part of the tournament? And
No.
okay, so you don't really know a whole lot about them, but does that really matter at all when you get to this part of?
No, because match play is just uh one against one, and every hole is just you can win 1 point, and it doesn't really matter. You just have to do your best, and yeah, it doesn't really matter who it is at the end of the day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Adela. I'll have G here in a second.
Cool. Merci.
Oh. Fellas,
How we doing? Congrats, coach.
thank you. Thank you very much.
One
Coach.
part of this down.
What's that?
I said one part of this down.
Yeah,
Now the
right.
best part to come.
It's crazy enough. It feels like 2 tournaments almost we've played right now. Just feel like you've been here forever.
A little bit of a roller coaster day, at least if you're kind of keeping an eye on the scoreboard. What was it like for you? And then 2, how much was Jenny's eagle, do you feel like kind of a turning point in that roller coaster?
Yeah, well, if you paid a little bit of attention to us yesterday, we didn't get off to a very good start and really rallied and got it to, I think we got to 3rd yesterday at the turn once we got through 1, which is a really hard hole. And we finished awful last night. And so we really challenged them. They were upset, but man, I just told them we're not going home this way. This is what always gets us on our bad rounds. And if we do it again tomorrow, that's it. So, we didn't get off to a great start again today, just numerous 3 putts, bad wedge shots. And then yeah, we played, I think 17, maybe 18 pretty good, played 1 really clean, and then played a pretty clean, what would be our back 9, the front 9.
And then, yeah, how much do you feel like Jenny's eagle kind of helped spark some stuff?
Yeah, it sparked probably her too, because Jenny just didn't get anything really going this week up to kind of that point for her to hoop 1 and then not have to putt it. It just makes it a little easier. And then she comes around and hits 2 great shots on 1. And I think maybe that sparked her into her back 9. So Jenny's been pretty solid this week, just hadn't really had a lot of good bounces and hadn't really made a lot of putts. So, that definitely, I don't know if I think some of the girls had heard about it. So maybe that sparked them too.
You feel like it's helpful at all having, I know yesterday was kind of a tough round for everybody across the board, team wise, but having, a better round today collectively as a team, and especially on the back 9 for you guys, just going into tomorrow to feel like y'all are playing, close to the best you have all week, at least, in that small sample size.
Yeah, Ben, at some point we got to get off to a good start. We did this at regionals, played really good back 9s, but at some point we got to get off to a good start if we're going to beat any good teams. So that was kind of our challenge once we got done today. Obviously, there's a lot of celebrating, but we still can be better. But I think this is maybe just, I don't want to say getting the monkey off our back, a little bit of validating what we did last year. Yeah, just a huge back 9 again. And once again, it's that 9's not easy. I feel like maybe the back 9 on this golf course, the finishing holes were more gettable today, but and just a gritty bunch. 9 is not a very easy hole. We didn't play it very well last night, but we got through 7 and 8 really clean, and 9, and actually played 6 really well too. It's a short little hard hole.
Coach, it seems like in match play, you really have to have kind of a short-term memory in terms of, let's say you have a bad hole. Okay, let's not have 2 bad holes, but if it's stroke play, it can be 3 or 4 strokes that you could lose, and that could really put you in a hole. If you just have a bad hole, it's just 1 hole.
For sure. Yeah, it's easy to flush mistakes in match play. I think we learned a lot about playing match play here last year. That was our first real taste of it, and we've had numerous experiences since then with Eastlake, with SEC. So I'm excited to see them in that format at this venue, where we know pars are premium in a lot of time. It doesn't take a whole lot special to win a hole. So I'm excited to see how much patience they show tomorrow and go try and win their match.
How much do you feel
So
like?
tweet about. Oh, go ahead, Ben.
How much do you feel like your experience, I guess, compared to if you had the team you had last year going into this moment against, a top team like Wake Forest? I guess it seems to me that it might be helpful that, they've kind of been here before, not just getting through it, but in terms of their expectation, their focus level, they're not just kind of happy to be here and see what happens. They kind of really feel like they can maybe go out here and win this.
Exactly. I think Ben, that alludes to our experience from last year. Had a couple people ask me how we felt going in today, and I said our experience will carry us through. Unbeknownst to me, I thought we were sitting in the 8th spot coming in, and we get done and we're in 7th. And so I didn't watch the whole leaderboard a whole lot. I wanted to be present, you know, in what we were doing and not be emotional from what I've seen a mistake do to get us near the number. But yeah, I think the SEC experience, I think Eastlake experience, I think all that match play experience, I think we draw on from 365 days from last year.
I think I saw a tweet. You had some special passengers in the golf cart today.
Yeah, my daughter, we have a little stuffed animal horse and a little lab, Bella and Chocolate. They've been rolling with me all year, so I don't get to see them very much, but that's just a reminder of them. Travis, don't do this to me.
Coach, does Stacy ever? I know she obviously had a lot of success at the NCAA championships. Does she ever have a chance to kind of give anything to the team?
No, she just reminds him of the score. You know, winning an SEC championship wasn't very big to her because she's won 2, and then she's won a individual national championship. So she always reminds them that she's still ahead on the scoreboard. But no, you know, we learned a lot going into last year, and you know, I think she referenced some Solheim Cup stuff to him that match play is hard. You know, her record in match play is not very good, but obviously she's had a illustrious career. So you know, she just more than anything they see her as a mother, as human, as somebody's juggling a lot of stuff. She really doesn't get to pour into the girls that much. She's never been, obviously. So
That's true. I was just curious.
yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So what does tonight look like? And moving into tomorrow, just kind of schedule.
Brother, is laundry and bed. I think we'll be on the tee at 6:30 a.m. So probably waiting to see. I know it was getting tight between Wake Forest and Texas. So Gio and I will chew over some numbers. They'll do some awards. They'll do kind of the bracket deal. So we'll still be here for a little bit. Thank goodness we're not waiting for a playoff or anything like that. So it'll be a very quick turnaround. And hopefully we play 36 holes tomorrow.
And then does it matter? I mean, with golf, does it really matter who you go up against? Is there a matchup? How does the kind of matchup go in your head?
No, you know, you got to win 3 matches to win a national championship. And I don't think there's, you know, really somebody you'd rather play versus you're not. You're thankful that you have a tee time tomorrow. I know our girls will be excited about that. And, you know, as we it's really a faceless opponent. Like you just got to go win your point. And we try and get to 3 first.
Thanks, Coach. Congrats.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank y'all very much.